This is the XANA Global AMA session, June 10th. We start from our update of XANA NFT. XANA NFT is one of the major product in our platform and ecosystem, and we are constantly working on to improve that usability. And now we are working on the NFT filter. NFT filters based on the pricing is available now. That's our first update in this week. Of course, second thing is that we've been constantly working on the small bugs in the displays issue. Hopefully we can complete our debugs in the upcoming week. And we are constantly updating the debugging onto the live, so you will see those kind of improvement on the live. Second major thing is collection display for owned NFT from the particular collection has been improved. And the third one is in collect and late details of the NFTs have been updated. So those are the major issues that we've been facing for. And now it is much improved. We're gonna need to do the final testing and stuff, but the major issues has been resolved. That was the largest issue, and we finally updated this one. Hopefully you're gonna have no more trouble about it. And next milestone for the XANA NFT is land NFT, smooth transaction, and also the world trade function. The land trade function is already available, and the world transaction, world trading is something that we've been working for. We still need some little bit more time, but as soon as we finish this one, then it's gonna improve the total ecosystem of XANA Metaverse, because now not only the trading the land, but the creators can start earning the profit by selling their creation, which is the world, to other landowners. So that is one of the major income source in our XANA Metaverse. And we've been constantly working on. And we're gonna update about the live launch date of this function very soon. That is the next big milestone of XANA NFT. And next one is the NFTDuel. We've been constantly working on the NFTDuel as well. As of you know, we've been released on the ULTRAMAN, Astroboy, the third IP, which is the Crypto Ninja. And we are ready for the public beta launch. So public beta launch is already announced to scheduled somewhere around mid-July. And we are under the final process of the small adjustments and the making sure all those abilities to work smoothly and gaming mechanisms and algorithms and so on. By the end of June, we're gonna have next launch mid or to end of the June. We're gonna have our final update of the NFTDuel to start for the test leagues, the final test league before the public beta launch. So that is a big task that we are working on. And here we have a small updates of the NFTDuels. Now, first update is the timer had making some kind of issues sometimes during the battle. And we improved that. And now the timer will stop until the attack flow sequence is completed, so that there's gonna be no more trouble for that. You're gonna have no more stack on the timer. The second improvement is a player will soon be able to see the state icons. State icons, this name is a little bit kind of confusing, but I believe this function is the expressing some kind of a card's conditions and the stages. And the third improvement is we are starting from the LP in the beginning before, but each player or existing or new player will get a 200 LP to start the league, so that there will be no more a minus LPs, So if we start from 0, then that causing some issue. So we decided to start from the 200 LP. And overall gaming experience and flow is much improved. So in the next build that we're gonna release, you're gonna show those kind of improvement. That is about the NFTDuel. And the third one, we have a constant update about the NFT projects, each project. And now, let me start from the Rooster Fighters. The Rooster Fighters NFTs will be migrated from the entire chain, which is the Ethereum, Binance, Polygon, to the XANA chain, so that there will be a very much simpler trading experience for the Rooster Fighters. And also, that is for the big preparation for the alpha launch of the Rooster Fighters race game. And the Rooster game development is going on, and we are really final preparation phase, and we're gonna have a better descriptions and the gaming details in the maybe next AMA sessions or the somewhere around middle to the end of the June. And we are targeting to launch this alpha version of the Rooster Race game somewhere around the July to the August. So now we are much final phase. And we've been working on the racing algorithms, abilities, and the attributes which is effect to the race algorithms. And that is kind of complex process, but we succeeded to implement those kind of functions. So now it's much ready. The rest is a small a UI UX improvement and the entire game balance adjustment. That is about the Rooster Fighters. So finally, after 1 year of the development, finally this game will come out. So let's look for it. And second one update is the Crypto Ninja. So Crypto Ninja NFT Duel card is getting ready for the duel. Actually, you are already start playing those cards in the game, and now we are preparing for the abilities. A Crypto Ninja has such a unique characters in it, and each character has a unique skills originally. So we developed our special abilities to fit with those original characters' status or specialties. Some character has a bomb, some character has a ninja roll, some character has a sword. So we try to figure out what kind of status abilities can be really matched with those character. He also built some kind of script for the voice acting. Now it's much ready. So we're gonna start from the implementing the abilities first for the game. So not only that you can play the game by the Crypto Ninja card already, but we're gonna add special abilities on top of it. And now we are working on the XANA Genesis. XANA Genesis, this is nice. One of the iconic character of the XANA Genesis, which is called Sana, just being integrated into the Discord server and for the better community experience. This is kind of our new challenge. We've been working on our own chat app. This is kind of experimental trial to bring them into the Discord. So once we succeeded with Sana, we're gonna try to figure out how we're gonna have more our AI characters of the XANA Genesis into our Discord, so that Discord can be a much more fun place. And after that, our next big milestone is gonna be the implementation of the XANA Genesis to the XANA Metaverse. That's a huge step, and we are almost halfway done, and another half is pretty much depend on the XANA app side. The XANA Genesis side is pretty much ready, so we're gonna constantly work on the metaverse part and trying to figure out what kind of experience could be the best to experience our AI in a metaverse. This milestone is a little bit long. We are still halfway, so probably somewhere around a Q3 can be the good target for this function. This is really make us really unique and outstanding from the other metaverse. Other metaverse are the same as we do, but we are working on the AI implementation for the building side, the AI implementation to the XANA builder, a game builder, world builder, maybe avatar builder, but the conversation is the most essential thing. And if you can have multiple characteristic AIs in the metaverse, all those characters, if they're all different and unique, then that makes experience much better and more fun. So that is something that we've been working on for the long term. Next one, XANA Land. Oh my god, finally. This XANA Land new function is something that we've been working on past 3 months, because it was causing a lot of issues, and that was a huge challenge, but we finally made it. So our next, the big update of the XANA Land is all of the owners can assign these thumbnails to the XANA Land, so that everyone can see from the land map, everything is now visible. Oh, this character is in this position, and oh, this famous IP is on the rare areas, and so on. Or like even my friend is in here and here and here. So that's gonna make it really easy to understand, and it's gonna help you to decide easily to which land could be more valuable and which land is like, really hot with being surrounded by the top IPs or new collaborations and so on. So usually it's same as like other metaverse, common metaverse, the areas which has a lot of IPs seems to have a higher value, of course. And this is not guaranteed. It's kind of common understanding. So now to understand that, before you have to like search and click one by one, but now everything will be visible. So this is a really great update, and it's kind of new function. So like you might have some kind of difficulties or like small bugs, but like please allow us some time, and we're gonna constantly improve those kind of like usabilities. So let's try it first, because like we've been waiting for this one so long, and we are finally here. So like we really want you to start using it. So that is about the XANA land. Those are the major updates of the XANA's NFT projects. So I've been talking about the XANA NFTs, NFTDuel, and each NFT project. So now I'll move forward for the fourth topic. Fourth topic is the XANA app update. XANA Metaverse app is the most essential application and the product and platform in our ecosystem. And we're constantly spending a lot of resources for this product. Now, we've been working on improving the usabilities and UIs most of the time to have a smooth and more fun experience. The one of the update is that we are implementing the splash screens to be more fun with the unique and animated videos, so that the people come to the XANA Metaverse, open the app. As some of you guys have been seeing in some famous games, mobile games and so on, we're gonna have a really interesting splash movie screen. So that's gonna describe and give the impression of the newcomers to understand, oh, this is the XANA world, and this is the avatar that I'm going to be, and this is the world that I experience, and it seems really fun. Oh, they are playing some games and stuff, so I want to try out the games, etc. So that is kind of like a visual impression. Is very important. That's gonna give a good start. And second update is the event functions. We're still working on this one, and we are almost like a very final step for the event creation function. What we start with is that host will be able to schedule the event, date and time, event name, descriptions, and the venue. The venue is not limited by the XANA's official world, but users can select other places, any kind of worlds, to have the event. So not only limited to its land owner himself, but the other people, other users, they can also start introducing someone's world if it's interesting. Then the purpose of the landowner or world creator is that to allow more people to visit their own land and world. So this event hosting function and the availability of his own world for the other event hosts is very important. So that maybe like your creation, your world can be used by like tens or 20s or 30s of event hosts, then that world will be definitely a hot place. So that is what we're working on, and we completed one internal update about the video functions. So this video function is allowing the event host to host a YouTube video embedding inside of the metaverse. That's gonna make the event much more fun, because you can now combine what is happening in the reality, and you can also having the event experience in the live streaming and a metaverse at the same time. Just like you can see our XANA festival, we are streaming that event on the real time, so that people in the actual or physical place and people in the metaverse can enjoy the shows at the same time. So that's the new formula of the joining the event in the metaverse era, and we are now finally making this function available for anyone, like entire event hosts. Another update that we are working on is this is a request from our DAO members that they won't be able to see actual amount of the people who is joining in which world. So that world A have a 10 people, world B has a 5 people, world C is like 15 people. If there's some event going on, oh, this event is really hot, there's like 100 people in there, so like I won't join it. Like those numbers will be visible in the app. So it's gonna definitely help users to decide like where to go and what is hot right now. And of course, especially this is gonna help a lot for when it comes to the event, because like people can see like how many people is visiting, right? That is a new function that we're working on. And another function is the cameraman functions. This is a kind of fun function. We are allowing user to become a cameraman so that you can capture any kind of moment from any directions in the metaverse. So let's imagine that you have like one or two friends like playing together or dancing together, and you to become a cameraman so that you can just control the camera like drones or like really fun way or dramatic ways, and you can create some like really interesting footage. That is a cameraman mode. And we are like gathering the new pieces of the creations coming from our XANA DAO, which is the drama pieces. So these drama pieces is that we want the metaverse to be a fun place, right? And some of you guys can see our TikTok or like Twitter. We are constantly playing like some small kind of fun, joking moments in the metaverse, which is like two guys speaking together and saying some kind of funny thing. That is some kind of reference that we are showing to everyone to show some kind of possibilities. And our final purpose is like we want everyone to start doing the same. Like we want everyone to start performing in the metaverse and to create a like interesting or funny footage and upload to the TikTok or like other social medias that's gonna impress other newcomers or like some unknown people. And that is kind of how I see other metaverse as well. When I go to TikTok or like when I go to Instagram, I constantly, crawling what is going on in the metaverse, which metaverse is hot, what metaverse is doing what. I do such kind of like research constantly and enjoy some of the content. It works same as the game. When you're looking for some games, of course you want to go to the social media to see the other people playing that game, right? To see like if it's really interesting or not. That's very important. So that we want a lot of fun videos to be available when other users search XANA. So that is a like main purpose. And also another purpose is that we want to prepare such functions for our next entertainment content. Our next entertainment content will be kind of like metaverse show kind of things. We already announced some of the reality shows and stuff, right? So those cameraman function or like acting function will be very interesting during these shows. Otherwise, it's gonna be boring if the avatars can only like move in a certain way and camera is always in the static position, and that's not fun, right? So we want metaverse to be able to become something like exactly same as like a reality. When you go into some show, you have a cameraman, camera works, camera direction is very important. The composition of the shooting and etc. They're all like important things to make the video interesting. So that we are now trying to maximize, creativity of the DAO members or users to create some fun content. That is the main purpose of this function. That is pretty much it. XANA Metaverse apps update. Let me go to another one. XANA website. We are constantly working on the XANA website. What we are doing is mainly improving the user experience, UI, UX, and user journey. We are now trying to place huge banners on the top, on the header, and we are trying to like introduce our like multiple products and main key content, like breaking down NFTDuel, Luster Fighter Racing, Crypto Ninja, like we have a lot of content, but like now the way of the delivery and the visual delivery is kind of limited in our current site. So that we decided to add like huge banners, let it constantly change to keep updated by the latest hot content, and allows users to directly jump into that world when the world is available. Before the world is available, we're gonna guide the user to go see the like landing pages or like explanation page or even the NFT marketplace. And as soon as we are ready for the like a browser version, actually browser version is already ready, but like we are now constantly improving it. And once this improvement is done, then we're gonna allow user to directly jump from the top banner to each world directly without the burden. That is what we are working on the XANA website. And also the new section that we are building is the gaming section. So we're gonna list up all of the games that we are making, and also we're gonna introduce like our users generated games. Those will be the really key for the XANA ecosystem, and now we are rewarding a lot to those game creators. So more and more the game will be available for the users, and this will be the page that you can find fun games every day. That is a game section of the XANA website. So that is kind of pretty much it for the XANA web. Upcoming Monday, we're gonna release the technical update blog so that you can just trace even more details of like what bugs to be fixed, what's the update, and what's the new function, and how to use it. We're gonna introduce those blog every Monday, I believe. So please constantly check the Monday's blog. The one last section is the XANA Builder update. This one is almost like one of the most important element in our metaverse and ecosystem. XANA Builder is moving forward very quickly. Now already more than 20 gaming module is available, and we are constantly working on to add more modules in this XANA Builder. You can see the latest update is now that the land owners can upload world to their own land by the very simple flow. This is the most long-awaited function. So now the land will be even more valuable because you can firstly physically connect the land and the world. So those can be related, and you will be able to see those worlds on the XANA land map so that you will visually see not only the land spec or sizes and owners, but also you'll be able to see what kind of world is getting deployed on top of that land. That's very important function, and this is kind of complex, but like we've been working on, and now we're almost ready to introduce this function to all of you guys. And the second update is the gamification. We added a new gamification module, some of the gamification module on the next release. So please test it out and try to build some easy game. It's very simple, very straightforward, and we are now, as I said, preparing big rewards for those game creators to increase the big content in our platform. So it is really worth to try. Let me go to the next one. The last update of the XANA Builder. This is very important. This is the new functions requested by the XANA DAO member, the creators, and now we finally succeeded to implement this function. This is a world analysis function so that you will be able to see what kind of status is the world, how heavy is it, how many polygons, and how many memories you're using, so that you can make sure that your world is not available only for the super high-end device, but also like a mid-end device or like a little bit old device. Of course, if it's too old or like too low spec, then XANA can't work properly, or user cannot get into your world properly. But it's kind of much easier for the creators to not just guess that how heavy it is, but you can actually visually be able to see it. So that's gonna help you a lot. That is pretty much it for the technical updates. And in the end, let me introduce our new XANA Festival, which is coming on the June 26th. We already distributed our blog and the submission form for you guys to apply to attend the XANA Festival physically in Amazon Music Studio Tokyo on the 26th June nighttime. This time the venue is on the first floor, not like same as the last time. That was shooted in the fourth floor of the Amazon studio, so that's more like a kind of luxury feeling, but a little bit smaller. And now the first floor is much bigger, so we can invite more people. So now this time we're aiming to invite like 30 people from our XANA DAO members who has the good amount of the Z token staking, so that we're gonna just pick the larger stakers from the top to bottom. And this will go on like almost every month, so that even though you cannot be chosen this time, you will have a chance, opportunity, and the next time, next month or next month. So like just don't give up and keep trying, and we will see each other finally. So that is about the XANA Festival. We are working on the next great music set, and this time we will have a multiple guest, special guest, which is the artist, so that can be more fun. Before that was I'm the only one performer for the entire show. That was kind of hard, but now we're gonna have a multiple artist, so we can share the time to entertain you guys a lot. Yeah, we have a huge confidence about next festival, so just keep your eyes on the date. And also the archives of the XANA Festival, past XANA Festival, includes XANA Festival 4, is available on the app event every day. What we are doing is that we are playing the XANA Festival 4 every day, and XANA Festival 1 to 3 for once in 3 days. I mean, to make a rotations. For example, today is the XANA Festival 1, tomorrow is the XANA Festival 2, like that. So like you can check the time of the event, what time, which XANA Festival starts every day, and you can start enjoying that. That's very kind of entrance of the XANA Metaverse experience. And that XANA Festival is really like delivering and displaying what kind of things XANA can do and how unique it is. And that's I believe we will be the most advanced, the Metaverse which integrated real-time music for the artists, DJs, and even the other performers, etc. We're really focusing on the entertainment in the Metaverse because that's gonna be the key force to drive the people into the Metaverse, that we need entertainment. So that is what we are keep working on, and we will see you guys all in the 26th June. That's pretty much it for today's announcement and updates. We will see you in the next week. And don't forget to check our technical update blog on 12th Monday. We're going to release our next technical update blogs for each product. So don't forget about that. Thank you guys so much for coming, and see you in next week. Thank you. Bye bye.